SCP-2364. Object Class, Safe. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-2364 is to be kept in a secure storage locker on Site-19 on top of a pressure sensor, with tracking devices secured to it and completely covered by a cloth drape. To date, SCP-2364 has not breached containment. SCP-2364 should not be directly observed by Foundation personnel. TTT. Description: SCP-2364 is an object possessing an anomalous shape. Indirect observation of SCP-2364 is impossible. It does not register on any kind of visual recording equipment, such as video or photo cameras. SCP-2364 weighs approximately 127.5 kilograms and fits in a space 40 centimeters by 55 centimeters by 60 centimeters when appropriately rotated. The distance between what is currently considered to be SCP-2364's two most distant points is approximately 90 centimeters. SCP-2364 has resisted any and all attempts at deformation, including all necessarily destructive methods of sampling, retaining a smooth surface. Tests indicate SCP-2364 is most likely a solid mass of one unknown material, observed to be magenta in color. Volume of SCP-2364 has been measured through submerging it in water, resulting in 55.44 liters of water being displaced. SCP-2364's anomalous effect causes any living beings which have viewed it at any point to be unable to describe its shape using any similes, including naming the shape or object anything that would suggest resemblance to a known object, instead using an abstract given name to refer to it. Both SCP-2364 and 2364 are names which can be used to refer to the object. Any individuals affected in this way are capable of recognizing the shape of SCP-2364, even if most of the object is obscured from sight by obstructions. This effect does not extend to reproductions of SCP-2364, such as plaster and metal casts produced for testing purposes. Individuals which have seen SCP-2364 describe such reproductions as almost SCP-2364 shaped, but slightly different. Foundation personnel should not be exposed to SCP-2364 if possible. The object's anomalous effect is, however, harmless as currently understood. Personnel exposed to SCP-2364 accidentally or prior to the discovery of its effect are permitted to resume work as normal. See Document 2364-A for the current list of affected personnel. The effect has been found suppressible by amnestic treatment. Test subjects for getting the shape of SCP-2364 and not recognizing representations of it as similar. Re-exposure to SCP-2364 itself affects past subjects as normal. Should the effect prove to be detrimental, all living personnel named in Document 2364-A should undergo amnestic treatment at first opportunity. Two-dimensional artistic representations of SCP-2364 have been made. The resulting two-dimensional shapes have not been recognized as that of SCP-2364 by both affected personnel and unaffected personnel previously shown a reproduction of SCP-2364, the most common answers being that the picture looks like some kind of shape or a magenta ink blot. Subjects from both groups did, however, agree to the possibility of there being some link between the representations and SCP-2364 upon suggestions being made by personnel conducting the test. SCP-2364 appeared in an unused containment cell on Site-19 between 20-21 and 20-28, being discovered on the latter date during a routine weekly check of the unused cells. The method by which SCP-2364 has appeared in the cell is currently unknown. Addendum: on 20-D92357 has been introduced to SCP-2364 for testing purposes. D92357 has been noted as possessing associative grapheme to color synesthesia. After observing SCP-2364 for 1 minute, D92357 described the experience as satisfying, noting that the thing was magenta. Further tests indicated a permanent association between SCP-2364's shape and its color, the plaster representations being noted as not the right color. The association has been found to persist through amnestic treatment. In light of this discovery, further research on synesthetic subjects followed. After exposure to SCP-2364, subjects indicated various associations between the color magenta, SCP-2364's shape, and a loud sound later identified as a clear 1230 Hz note, despite having had different associations previously. Later tests have found 1230 Hz to be the material's resonant frequency.